If we're not reciprocal, it's abuse. My definition of abuse. You tell me if you've heard this before, because I've never heard anybody say this before, but I started saying it. If we're not reciprocal, it's abuse.
Hmm.
Now, there are degrees, right? Some would argue if I were locked in a basement and being tortured, that's different from like, I didn't like what you said to me, Chris, so I'm not talking to you anymore. There are degrees, but if I don't feel good about this interaction and I'm letting you do something to me and we're not reciprocal, then it's abuse.
Hmm. But I guess for the vantage point of the person on the receptive side, we're also letting them know that there's a choice happening in regards to the abuse, right? Because I don't have to participate. Like I can remove myself, I can draw a boundary, I can say I'm not dealing with that shit anymore. You're not talking to me that way. Like there's all things I can do on my side, but I think it's good to recognize that perhaps, and what I feel you saying is kind of like this isn't okay, or I'm choosing to allow someone to treat me this way, which is a deeper check in on what's on my self-esteem, my self-love. I always look at like the baseline of where am I at in my self-love, my self-worth, and my self-security, right? Like these things that are the root of my wholeness. And I often find that folks that are not whole in doing that deeper work to love themselves more, because if you love yourself at a 10 and your self-esteem's at a 10, you're probably not going to let someone do that unless you're probably toggling like I'm just going to sacrifice, let them do this so I can get to this outcome or whatever.
Something in our interaction didn't feel fair to me, then I either need to let you know that and negotiate and mediate that, or I need to not be in this interaction. And that's it.